Shabbat Shalom, soon to be Shavua Tov. Thank you for joining me for Next Week Now, where we're going to talk about this upcoming next week, what we're going to talk about in the Torah. I hope that everybody has enjoyed our Purim Shabbat, our Purim weekend, beginning with even our Purim spiel, which I was honored to bring to you Thursday evening, and our Disney Shabbat Friday night, which also was just fun and incredible. And so we are ending this Shabbat together. We've had hopefully a lot of Hamantashen, and we're ready to move on into the next week. And in this next week, in the Torah portion for this next week, we are talking about cleanliness and what's not cleanliness, and cleansing ourselves, cleansing our souls even, or our bodies of the sins that we've committed. And so I think we should acknowledge the fact that we express gratitude to God for our souls, which are considered to be pure. And so we sing, Elohai nishama shenatata bi tahorahi. God, the soul that you've given me, the soul you've put in me, is pure, so that whatever I may do, whatever sins I may commit, whatever transgressions I may have done, thank you, God, that my soul is pure. We sing, Elohai nishama shenatata bi tehorahi. Elohai nishama shenatata bi tehorahi. Elohai nishama shenatata bi Shenatata bi tehorahi. Elohai nishama shenatata bi tehorahi. So this current Shabbat that we're now ending, we talked about Parashat Tetzaveh, and upcoming is Parashat Ki Tisa, and it's actually a special Shabbat. It's called Shabbat Para, which is the Shabbat when we think about some of the ways that God has provided for us, some of the opportunities God has provided for us in order to spiritually cleanse ourselves of our iniquities. Now, in the full reading of Parashat Ki Tisa, it's Exodus chapter 30, verse 11 through chapter 34, verse 35. Seeing as we're focused on the second shlish, the second third of everything, we're focusing on chapter 31, verse 18 through chapter 33, verse 11. And this is the golden calf, folks. It's the story of the golden calf. It's also when God gives the 10 Commandments to Moses, and we can be cleansed from that iniquity, from that transgression of the golden calf in various ways. And one of the ways we talk about on Shabbat Para involves what's called a red heifer. And it's a cow that's born, and that is like red. And that cow is part of the process for us to cleanse ourselves. And there are other ways too that Jews do stuff like this. You know, we ask for forgiveness. We try to seek forgiveness from God, from people around us, if we've done something wrong. And I think that even if anyone's ever tried this before, I've done this before, but even going into the ritual bath, into the mikveh, is a way to kind of go in there and then just kind of like spiritually cleanse yourself. And I think this is something for us to think about. I did meditation Friday morning, if you joined me on Facebook, and I talked about, or Friday afternoon, and I talked about letting your inner light shine. And again, it's like the purity of our true self, of our souls, the purity of ourselves coming forth, that no matter what troubles we're in, whatever wrongs we've done, we still have that pure soul within us, that we can still be forgiven for the things that we've done. And that's what the Israelites learn in this week's Torah portion. And for Shabbat Para, we have a specific Haftarah from Ezekiel that we can read on Shabbat Para. And that particular one is Ezekiel chapter 36, verses 16 through 38. So if you want to go read through that, it's about one's iniquities and trying to cleanse ourselves of the transgressions that we've done. And with that, we're going to end this Shabbat now. We're going to say hello to this next Shabbat. In order to do that, we're going to sing our Havdalah Blessings, and we're going to light the candle. And when the candle goes out, then Shabbat is over, and we sing together. Yai lai 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 yai lai 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 yai lai 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 yai lai 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 yai lai lai yai lai 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 yai lai 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 ya lai 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 ya lai 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 ya lai lai. Our first blessing is our wine. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen borei peri hagafen yai lai 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 yai lai 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 yai lai 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 yai lai 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 yai lai lai. Next, we smell our spices to remind us that we hope we have a sweet new week. If you have spices you can smell, go ahead and smell those spices. There are other Jewish traditions too, to just go out and find weeds that are outside and smell those. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei minei v'samim borei minei v'samim. Our next blessing, we light the candle for Havdalah. And this candle, the light of it represents the light of Shabbat, which is now ending. And we're sorry to see that light go. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei me'orei ha'esh borei me'orei ha'esh borei me'orei ha'esh. And I go like this, and I see the light cast and the shadow cast on my hand. The light represents the light of Shabbat. The shadow is the shadow of just the rest of the week. Not terrible, but not Shabbat. And then finally we end Shabbat by dipping our candle. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamavdil ben kodesh lechol. And listen for the sizzle. The better the sizzle, the better the week. Hamavdil ben kodesh lechol. And we sing a song of peace. We sing Eliyahu Hanavi, hoping that we see an age of peace soon. Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hagiladi, Bimhera veyamenu, Yahavo Eleinu, Mashiach ben David, Mashiach ben David, Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hagiladi. And then on Shabbat we say Shabbat Shalom. And at the end of Shabbat we say, Shavua Tov, may you have a good week. Shavua Tov, 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 Shavua Tov. A good week, a week of peace. May gladness reign and joy increase. A good week, a week of peace. May gladness reign and joy increase. Shavua Tov. And we say also, may you have a week of peace together. May you have a good week and a week of peace. And we're going to end by singing the Shema for those people who have stayed up a little extra late. We traditionally will sing Shema before bedtime, so we'll join in together if you know it. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Ba'ed. And we ask that God watch over us in this life and in the next, and watch over all of those we love with the words of Hashkivenu. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leShalom v'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leShalom v'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Shavua Tov. May you have a good week. And Laila Tov. May you have a good night. Goodbye. Thank you.